Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Bulldog Park.
Hello and welcome to tonight's regional game between the Garner Hayfield Ventura Cardinals and the Algona Bulldogs. We'll start with tonight's starting lineups for the Garner Hayfield Ventura Cardinals. First up to bat, number 8, the center fielder Ali Durr. Number 13, batting second, the shortstop Kennedy Frayne. Batting third, playing third, number 9, Peyton Harley. Batting fourth, the catcher, number 12, Jalen Crine. Batting fifth, the pitcher, number 18, Kylie Hughes. Batting sixth, playing first, number 3, Emily Van Dusseldorp. Batting seventh, playing right field, number 23, Sophie Younger. Batting eighth, the designated player, Maddie Barrett. Batting ninth, playing left field, number 2, Kate Halick. And the second baseman tonight is number 1, the flex player, Patience Cater. The starting lineups for the Algona Bulldogs. Batting first, playing center field, number 4, Tora Solbach. Batting second, playing right field, number 11, Caitlin Burns. Batting third, playing shortstop, number 2, Lillian Etherington. Batting fourth, the pitcher, number 7, Ryan Haynes. Batting fifth, the catcher, number 1, Mariah Knapp. Batting sixth, the first baseman, number 33, Kayla Busher. Batting seventh, the second baseman, number 30, Kenzie Kerrigan. Batting eighth, the third baseman, number 15, Lainey Van Tiger. And rounding out the lineup for the Bulldogs, the left fielder, number 28, Ashley Cantu. The winner of tonight's game will go on to advance to the regional final and take on the winner of Hampton Dumont and Mount Vernon.
Right fielder, number 11, Caitlin Burns.
The Algona Bulldogs come into tonight's game with a record of 10-16.
Number 2, Lillian Etherington.
We will take a quick break for the starting lineups here and the national anthem, and we will start the game right after that.
Hi, this is Sarah with Garner Dental Group. 2022 is flying by as we are halfway through the year. Remember that dental insurance is a use it or lose it insurance system. Be sure to use that annual benefit by coming in for routine dental cleanings and completing diagnosed work. Now would also be a great time to get school children in before they are back in the classroom or off to college. Call us today at 641-923-3771.
Attention farmers, have you heard of the new form of nitrogen? It is Proven 40 from Pivot Bio. It's a biological that turns atmospheric nitrogen to ammonia nitrogen, usable to the plant from V5 to R3. Follow Storby Seed on Twitter or Facebook for details. Storby Seed, where every day is seed day.
Mercy One Clinics, a 4-city Lake Mills and Buffalo Center, serve with a caring group of providers, nurses, and support staff to help keep you and your families healthy. We wish our area athletes good luck and good health. If you need us, we're here for you. Mercy One Clinics, a 4-city Lake Mills and Buffalo Center.
Hancock County Health System physical, occupational, and speech therapy programs are here for you. For high school athletes to retirees, HCHS will guide you in minimizing your pain and maximizing your mobility. Hancock County Health System, your health, our care, a lasting partnership.
The Forest City Family YMCA proudly supports all our area athletes. Congratulations and good luck in the tournaments. The Forest City Family YMCA for youth development, for healthy living, for social responsibility.
Instep Flooring of Kanawha. Planning to redecorate this summer? Call Instep Flooring in Kanawha at 641-762-3688. They sell and install carpet, ceramic, hardwood, vinyl, and luxury vinyl materials. Visit Instep Flooring today in Kanawha.
Hello and welcome from Algona High School for tonight's regional matchup between the Algona Bulldogs and the Garner Hayfield Ventura Cardinals. The way that both these teams got here, Algona the other night beat Forest City 12-0, and Garner beat Clear Lake 5-2 to move on to this second round game. And the winner of tonight's game will go on and play the winner of Mount Vernon and Hampton Dumont on Tuesday night, I believe. Just a quick run through of the starting lineups in case anyone missed it. For GHV, the batting order is Durr, Frayne, Harley, Krein, Hughes, Van Dusseldorp, Younger, Barrett, and Halick. And Cater's playing second base. Just finished with the warm-ups, and Durr's getting in some practice swings to start up the game on this beautiful night of softball. Not too hot, nice and sunny. Looks like a good game for good night for softball. Allie Durr steps into the box here to start off the game. The first pitch. Swing and a miss for Allie Durr for strike one. Durr comes into the game with a batting average of .328. The second pitch here. Ball high. Durr has 61 at-bats with 20 hits and 11 RBIs with 15 base on balls. Haynes steps onto the mound again. Pitches. Durr with another swing and a miss for strike two. Counts now 1-2 here for Durr. The pitch. Foul ball. Hits the back of the net. Counts 1-2 here in the top of the first inning here in Algona. Haynes checks her wristband to get the pitch. The pitch. It's a ball low. Hit the plate and bounced. Counts now 2 balls and 2 strikes here for Durr. The pitch to Durr. Called strike 3 for the first out for the Cardinals.
Batting second, shortstop, number 13, Kennedy Frayne.
That is a common thing for their pitcher, Haynes. She comes into tonight's game with 110 strikeouts. Could possibly see some of those tonight. Now up to bat is number 13, Kennedy Frayne. First pitch is a ball inside. Frayne comes into tonight's game batting .237 with 14 hits and 14 walks. The pitch. It's a foul ball down the first baseline. Burns hustles over to get it and throw it back into play. One ball and 1 strike here to Kennedy Frayne. Haynes looks at the catcher, gets the sign. The pitch. Swinging another foul ball. One ball and 2 strikes here to Kennedy Frayne. The pitch. Slapper to the first baseman, Busher, and she steps on the bag to make the second out for the Bulldogs.
Batting third baseman, number 9, Peyton Harley.
With 2 outs now, that'll bring up the third baseman, number 9, Peyton Harley. Peyton comes into tonight's game batting 397 with 29 hits, 29 RBIs, and 4 walks. First pitch is a called strike to Harley. Haynes gets the sign from the catcher. The pitch. Ball just a little low. One ball and 1 strike here for Harley. Haynes with the pitch. Hard line drive down the right field line. Burns with the hustle to get the ball back into play again. 1 ball and 2 strikes with 2 outs in the top of the first here for Harley. Haynes gets the sign from the catcher again. The pitch. Ball a little high there for Haynes. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here for Haynes. The pitch. Ball bounced a couple times before it crossed the plate. 3 balls and 2 strikes here for Harley. Pitch for Haynes. It's a blooper to the second baseman. Makes the throw in time for the out. The Algona Bulldogs go 1-2-3 in the top of the first, which will lead up Solbach, Burns, and Etherington in the next inning for the Bulldogs.
Hy-Vee in Forest City is a proud supporter of the Forest City Indians. Stop in and check out their pharmacy. It's built for you. No waiting in lines for the pharmacy. The pharmacy will be waiting for you. Hy-Vee is your full-service, employee-owned grocery store here in Forest City. Go Indians from Hy-Vee.
The 3M Distribution Center of Forest City. The team at 3M wishes our area athletes good luck and good health this season. Like any good team, working together brings out great results on the field or in the warehouse. The 3M Distribution Center of Forest City.
Score the best Wi-Fi experience with fast fiber from ComOne. Get up to 1 gigabyte plus local support 24/7 so you can keep streaming your Eagles and Cardinals too. ComOne, the local one, serving Hancock, Wright, and Humboldt County neighborhoods with the most reliable internet, telephone, and digital HD TV. Click ComOneNet.net today.
We're back here in the bottom of the first. Here in Algona. In the top of the first, the Garner Hayfield Ventura Cardinals had no hits and went 1, 2, and 3. For the Bulldogs, batting first is Tor Solbach, number 4, the center fielder. First pitch is a ball. Solbach looked like she was going to bunt and pulled it back. Counts 1-0 here for Solbach. Hughes with the pitch. Ball 2 for Solbach. Solbach steps into the box here. The pitch. Ball 3 for the pitcher Hughes. Makes count 3-0 here for the center fielder Solbach. Pitch. Ball 4. With the walk, that'll bring up the right fielder, number 11, Caitlin Burns.
Right fielder, number 11, Caitlin Burns.
Burns comes into the night game batting 180. First pitch. Pulls back on a bunt. The catcher crying, threw down to second, but it wasn't in time. So that'll give Solbach her 6th steal on the year. Called first strike there for Burns. So the count's 0-1. Runner on second. Next pitch. Foul ball down the third base line. Burns tried bunting it and went foul. No balls and 2 strikes here for Burns. The pitch. Ball just a little outside for Hughes. Hughes comes into tonight's game with a record of 6-12 with an average opponent batting average of 400. The pitch was a ball. Makes the count 2 balls and 2 strikes here for Hughes. Burns steps into the box. The pitch. Ball low for Hughes. 3 balls and 2 strikes with no outs and a runner on second here for the GHV Cardinals. Hughes with the pitch. Foul ball out of play down the third base line. Three balls, 2 strikes here for Hughes. The pitch. Hard shot to the shortstop. Throw is not in time. With the base hit by Burns, that'll bring up the shortstop, number 2, Lillian Etherington.
Batting third, shortstop, number 2, Lillian Etherington.
Etherington comes into tonight's game batting .333. The first pitch. Hard shot up the middle. The runner will score from second, and both runners will advance 2 bases. That was a hard shot by Etherington. Just missed Hughes.
Batting fourth, pitcher, number 7, Ryan Haynes.
With a double by Etherington, that'll bring up the pitcher, number 7, Ryan Haynes. First pitch is a foul ball. Haynes steps into the box. Hughes the pitch. Hard shot to the shortstop. Throw not in time. And the runner from third will score. And the runner from second will move to third. With the score now 2-0. Algona's ahead. GHV coach will call time and go out and talk to the girls. Once this time is over, runners will be on first and third with no outs. And the catcher, number 1, Mariah Knapp, will be batting. She comes into tonight's game batting .230 with 74 at-bats, 17 hits, and 6 RBIs. Coach looked like she just needed to calm down the team a little bit. Heads back to the dugout. Hughes steps onto the rubber here. The pitch. Was a ball. Haynes is stealing second to get both runners in scoring position here for Knapp. 1-0's count the pitch. Foul ball out of play down the third baseline. One ball and 1 strike here in Algona for the Bulldogs. Pitch. Called strike. One ball and 2 strikes here for Hughes. The pitch. A high ball. Two balls and 2 strikes with nobody out and runners on second and third. The pitch. Foul ball out of play. Hughes steps onto the rubber. The pitch. Another foul ball there for Knapp. Two balls and 2 strikes on Knapp here for Hughes. Pop up to the second baseman, Cater, who will make the catch for the first out for the Cardinals. With the catch by Cater, that'll bring up the first baseman, number 33, Kayla Busher.
Batting 6, first baseman, number 33, Kayla Busher.
Busher comes into the game with 21 at-bats, 4 hits, 3 RBIs, batting 190. The first pitch for Hughes, called strike. Counts 0-1 here for Hughes. Second pitch, another called strike. No balls and 2 strikes here for Hughes with 1 out and runners on second and third. The pitch for Hughes. Called strike 3. For the first strikeout of the game for Hughes.
Batting 7th, second baseman, number 30, Kenzie Kerrigan.
First pitch, a called ball. Up to bat now is the second baseman, number 30, Kenzie Kerrigan. Kerrigan comes into tonight's game with 64 at-bats and 10 hits. The pitch. Ball low for Hughes. Two balls, no strikes, 2 outs here for the Cardinals. The pitch. Ball low. Three-0 the count here for Kenzie Kerrigan, the second baseman. Pitch for Hughes. Ball 4 there. With the walk from Kerrigan, that'll bring up the third baseman, number 15, Lainey Van Tiger.
Number 15, Lainey Van Tiger.
Van Tiger comes into the game with 35 at-bats, 4 RBIs, and 2 hits. First pitch, a called strike for Hughes. No balls and 1 strike here for Hughes. Second pitch, a ball outside. One the count here for Hughes. The pitch. Ground out there for the Cardinals in the shortstop. Frayne bobbled the ball and couldn't get the throw in time, and 2 runners scored for the Bulldogs, making the score 4-0.
Batting 9th.
With the base hit, that'll bring up the left fielder, number 28, Ashley Cantu. Comes into tonight's game with 69 at-bats, with 16 hits and 11 RBIs. First pitch, a called ball. Next pitch, called ball outside. Two on the count here for Hughes. The pitch. Foul ball for Can2. Can2 tried laying down a bun, couldn't, got too far on top of it. Rolled back behind the catcher. 2 balls and 1 strike here for Hughes. Hard shot to the second baseman who bobbles it. The throw from not in time. There's a pickle at second base, and the second baseman Cater overthrew the first baseman and made an error, and the runner on second ended up scoring, making the score now 6-0 for the Bulldogs with 2 outs. Crine calls time to go talk to the other players. With the error by Cater, that'll bring up the center fielder, number 4, Taurus Solbach, with 2 outs here.
Center fielder, number 4, Taurus Solbach.
Two outs here, the first pitch for Hughes. Ball just a little low. Called ball there for Hughes. Number 28, Asher Can2 stole for second. The throw by Crine was not in time. 2 balls and no strikes here for Solbach, with a runner on second with 2 outs. To pitch. Called strike there for Hughes. 2 balls and 1 strike here. Ground ball that went through the infield, not to the outfield. With a stand-up double there for Solbach, batting in the run.
Now batting, right fielder, number 11, Caitlin Burns.
With the stand-up double, that'll bring up the right fielder, number 11, Caitlin Burns. First pitch. Grounded to the shortstop, Frayne. Van Dusseltorp couldn't quite make the catch. Get the last out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop.
Solbach ended up coming around and scoring, making the score 8-0 for the Bulldogs. With the error by Van Dusseltorp, that'll bring up shortstop number 2, Lillian Etherington. Etherington squares for a bunt. Called strike. Successful steal there by number 11, Burns, to second base. No balls, no strike here for Hughes. The pitch. pop up to the second baseman, Cater, for the third out of the first inning. After 5 hits
The Bulldogs scored
by the
8
Bulldogs in the
runs
bottom of the
on 5
bottom of the
hits
first,
and 2 errors
the score is
by the Cardinals.
8-0 in favor of Algona.
Hy-Vee in Forest City.
A&W Restaurant in Forest City. A&W has delicious burgers, cheese curds, onion rings, chicken tenders, and more available daily from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Finish your meal with a tasty root beer float, shake, polar swirl, or soft serve ice cream. A&W, where the food is as good as the root beer. Highway 69 North in Forest City.
Grow Electric in Lake Mills is proud to support area athletics and proud to serve our new and returning customers. To get started on any electrical project, big or small, call 641-592-8282. Good luck, athletes, from Grow Electric in Lake Mills.
The First State Bank of Belmont, a proud supporter of the Belmont Clummy Broncos. Check out their website, fsbbelmont.com, and sign up for mobile banking and e-statements. It's free, paperless, fast, and secure. The First State Bank of Belmont, serving our customers, supporting our community since 1933. Member FDIC.
And we're back here in Algona in the top of the second. Up to bat for the Cardinals will be number 12, the catcher, number 12, Jalen Crine. Crine comes into the night's game batting .350 with 40 at-bats and 14 hits with 10 RBIs. Hopefully she can get something started here for the Cardinals, as in the first they had no hits and went 1, 2, and 3. First pitch. Ball just a little outside there. Crine steps into the box. Count 1-0. The pitch. Ball just a little inside there. Ball high there for Haynes, making the count 3-0 to Crine. The pitch. Called strike there. 3 balls and 1 strike in the top of the second with no out, nobody on. Haynes steps onto the rubber. The pitch. Called strike 2 there. Three balls and 2 strikes now on Crine. Crine steps into the box after taking a couple practice swings. The pitch. Foul ball that was out of the infield. Full count here now for the catcher, number 12, Jalen Crine. Haynes steps onto the plate. Pitch. Line drive, foul ball. Down the third base line. Looked to be about 2 feet foul. Crine having a good at-bat so far. Haynes is where they're made back from a starting down and 3-0 count. The pitch. Ground ball that'll get through the infield to the center fielder for the first hit for the GHV Cardinals. Called time by the coach to bring in the courtesy runner, number 22, Torrey Johnson, for the catcher, number 12, Jalen Crine. After the single by Crine, that'll bring up
Runner at first, number 22,
the pitcher, number 18, Kylie Hughes. Hughes comes into the night game with 68 at-bats. 18 hits and 8 RBIs while batting .265.
Batting fifth, pitcher, number 18, Kylie Hughes.
Hughes steps into the box. The first pitch. Called first strike there. Count 0-1 here for the Cardinals. The pitch. Ball just a little low. One ball and one strike here for Hughes. The pitch. Hard shot over the first baseman's head. Johnson will head to third, and she'll get there in time. After the nice line drive there for Hughes, coach called time again and bring in a courtesy runner, number 5, Kaylin Hook for Hughes.
Your attention, please. Pinch runner at first, number 5, Kayla Hook.
After the nice hit by Hughes, that'll bring up the third baseman,
Batting
or first
sixth,
baseman, number
first
3,
baseman, number 3,
Emily Van
Emily Van
Dusseldorp. First pitch. Ball. Hook will make her way to second. Van Dusseldorp squared for a bunt and pulled back. Called strike there for Van Dusseldorp. One ball and one strike here. Number 3, Van Dusseldorp. The pitch. Foul ball that'll bounce off the netting. One ball and 2 strikes with no outs and runners on second and third here in the top of the second. Ball just a little high there. Two balls and 2 strikes here for Emily Van Dusseldorp. Pitch. Ball that bounced a couple times. Three balls and 2 strikes here now with no outs. The pitch. Pop up to the first baseman. Busher couldn't quite get there to make the catch. That'll give Van Dusseldorp another life here. Full count now for Van Dusseldorp. Haynes will take the sign from the catcher. The pitch. A high ball 4 there for Van Dusseldorp. After the walk by Van Dusseldorp, that'll bring up the right
Batting
fielder.
7th, right fielder, number 23.
Number 23.
Sophie Yeniger.
Sophie Yeniger. First pitch. Called strike. Yeniger comes into tonight's game with 53 at-bats, 11 hits, 8 RBIs. Second pitch. Swing and a miss there. Counts now 0-2 with no outs and bases loaded here for the Cardinals in the top of the second. The pitch. Ball that gets a couple inches behind the catcher. Nobody's running. 1 ball and 2 strikes here. The pitch. Called, strike 3. After the strikeout, that'll bring up the designated player, Matty Barrett, number 17. First pitch is a ball outside there for Barrett. One ball and no strikes here for Barrett with the bases loaded with 1 out in the top of the second. Pitch. Called strike there on Barrett. One ball and 1 strike here for the designated player. Pitch. Swing and a miss there for strike 2. Barrett steps back into the box here after taking a couple practice swings. 1 ball and 2 strikes with 1 out here for Barrett. The pitch. Swing and a miss there for strike 3 for Haynes. After the strikeout by Haynes, that'll bring up the left fielder, number 2, Kate Halick. The first pitch. Ball low and inside there for Halick. 1 ball and no strikes with 2 outs here in the top of the second. The bases loaded here for the Cardinals. Foul ball that'll go back behind the net. One ball and 1 strike here for Halick. Pitch by Haynes. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Ball looked to be over Halick's head and she swung. 1 ball and 2 strikes, 2 outs here. Top of the second, bases loaded here for Halick. The pitch. Foul ball. Shot down the first baseline. Hit the fence of the dugout. Pretty hot shot there by Halick. 1 ball and 2 strikes, 2 outs here for Halick. Pitch now by Haynes. Swing and a miss there for strike 3 for the Bulldogs. After 2 hits and 3 runners left on base, your score is 8-0 in favor of Algona.
The Farmers Co-op Association of Forest City, Leland and Buffalo Center, Iowa, and Keystone, Minnesota wishes our athletes good luck. See the Farmers Co-op for all your feed, seed, chemical, and fuel needs. Serving the area since 1916. The Farmers Co-op Association.
Hi, I'm Hunter McNeese. McNeese Tire and Automotive is your vehicle and ag tire supplier, offering full service in the shop, on the farm, or even roadside assistance. For parts, service, or tires, call 843-3536. McNeese Tire, Highway 18 West in Britt.
FCIS Insurance is proud to support our local athletes throughout the year. Let FCIS be your partner, not just your agent, helping you with all your insurance needs. With multiple carriers, we can get you the best coverage for the best price. Call us today at 800-331-1520. Good luck, Indians, from FCIS Insurance.
Heading to the bottom of the second. The pitcher, Ryan Haynes, will be up, popping up to the second baseman, Cater, to make the first out for the Cardinals. One pitch, one out there for the Cardinals. After the pop out to Cater, that'll bring up the catcher.
Number one,
Mariah Knapp. First pitch. A line drive that'll go over the second baseman's head and will give Knapp a single.
Now batting, first baseman, number 33, Kayla Busher.
After the single, that'll bring up the first baseman, number 33, Kayla Busher, who last time struck out for the Bulldogs. First pitch. Ball that'll get past the Cardinal catcher, Crine, and will give Knapp second base. 1 ball, no strikes here for Busher. Foul ball that'll bounce to the third baseman. The throw not in time there. Nobody for the Cardinals was covering second, so Busher took second as well. After the double, that'll bring up
Now batting, second baseman,
the second baseman, number 30, Kenzie Kerrigan. With runners on second and third here for the Bulldogs. Pitch. Kerrigan lays down a bunt. Both runs there for the Bulldogs will come in and score after the nice bunt by Kerrigan. Kerrigan will run to third and make it all the way there. After the 2 RBI bunt triple
Lainey Van Tiger
by Kerrigan, that'll bring up the third baseman, number 15, Lainey Van Tiger. Hard shot to the pitcher. They'll get the out at first, but Kerrigan will score from third, making the score now 11-0. Bulldogs.
Now batting, left fielder, number 28, Ashley Cantu.
2 outs now here for the Cardinals. That'll bring up the left fielder, number 28, Ashley Cantu, who last time had a single. Pitch. First pitch, the ball inside there. Crine held it out there for the umpire to look at it a little longer, but next pitch. Hard shot to the center fielder, Durr, who will make the play for the third out for the Cardinals. After 3 runs scored in the bottom of the second for the Bulldogs, heading into the third,
Bulldogs scored 3 runs on 2
the score will be
hits and 1 error.
11-0 in favor of Algona.
Congratulations, Eagles, on an outstanding season. Good luck in the postseason from your locally owned Jay Hiscox State Farm team in Britt. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Ask Jay how you can drive safe and save up to 50% off your car insurance. Call 843-3563 for a free quote today.
Hi, this is Scott Wilson of Wilson Dental. We have been treating our patients' dental needs for almost 50 years, and our philosophy has always been to treat our patients as family. Become a part of our family. Call Wilson Dental in Forest City, where your smile is our reward.
Hancock County Co-op Oil Association in Garner since 1930. Whether it's tires or service for your vehicles and big farm equipment, or your diesel barrel filled with Cenex Premium Fieldmaster fuel, see Hancock County Co-op Oil, Highway 18 West in Garner. Call 800-924.
Heading into the top of the third now, the Cardinals' next three batters will be Durr, Frayne, and Harley.
Now batting for the Cardinals, center fielder, number 8, Allie Deer.
Up to bat now is the center fielder, number 8, Allie Durr, who last time had a strikeout. First pitch is a foul ball that hits the back of the net. Counts 0-1 here for Durr. The pitch. Ball just a little high there. One on the count here now for Durr. Haynes will look at the wristband to get the pitch. Steps onto the plate. The pitch. Called strike 2 there for Durr. One ball and 2 strike here now for Durr. Called strike 3 there for Durr for the strikeout for Haynes. With the strikeout by Durr, that'll bring up the shortstop, number 13, Kennedy Frayne. Last time, Frayne grounded out to the first baseman. Hoping to make contact again here. The pitch. Ball high there. Hard shot down the first base line. Go foul. Get out of the fence. 1 ball and 1 strike and 1 out here in the top of the third for Frayne. The winner of tonight's game will take on the winner of Mount Vernon and Hampton Dumont. The pitch. Ball low there for Frayne. Two balls and 1 strike as Haynes will step back onto the rubber. Get the sign from her catcher. The pitch. Hard shot down the first base line will go foul. Kerrigan will hustle for the ball there. 2 balls and 2 strikes with 1 out in the top of the third here for Frayne, with the score being 11 Algona, GHV 0. Two balls, 2 strikes here now for Frayne. The pitch. Ball that'll go behind Frayne. Three balls, 2 strikes now. Frayne steps into the box. Haynes gets time from the catcher. The pitch. A low ball 4 there for Frayne as she gets the walk. With the walk, that'll bring up the third baseman, number 9, Peyton Harley.
Now batting, third baseman, number 9, Peyton Harley.
The last time Harley grounded out to the second baseman. Pitch. Hard shot. That'll go above the first baseman. And will drop before it hits Burns for a nice single base hit. With runners now on first and second, that'll bring up the catcher, number 12, Jalen Crine, who had a single the last time she was up.
Jalen Crine.
Crine steps into the box now. The pitch. A ball low there for Crine. Pitch now. Hard shot that'll get between the third baseman and the shortstop. The throw to home not in time as runners from second and third, first and second, will advance. And Frayne will score from second, giving GH3 their first run of the night. After the double by Crine, that'll bring up the pitcher, number 12, Kylie Hughes.
Number 18, Kylie Hughes.
Number 22, Tori Johnson will courtesy run again for the catcher, Crine. Hughes steps into the box. Pitch. Called first strike there for Hughes. The pitch. It's a nice stop there by Knapp to keep the runners at second and third. 1 ball and 1 strike here with 1 out and runners on second and third in the top of the third for Hughes. The pitch now. Hard shot that'll go to the shortstop. Makes the throw in time. Harley will make the run from third and score in time. Give the Cardinals their second run of the night now, making the score 11-2.
Number 3, Emily Van Dusseldorp.
After the RBI by Hughes, that'll bring up the first baseman, number 3, Emily Van Dusseldorp, who will foul one off the back net for the first pitch. Next pitch is a ball at Van Dusseldorp's eye level. One in the count now for number 3, Van Dusseldorp. Haynes steps onto the rubber. The pitch. Swing and a miss there for strike 2. One ball and 2 strikes. 2 outs here in the top of the third with a runner on second base. Haynes gets a sign from the catcher. The pitch. Foul tip there by Van Dusseldorp to stay alive in the at-bat. Still 1-2 now with 2 outs. Pitch. Hard shot. A little bit of a blooper line drive, but Van Tagger will make the catch for the third out there for the Bulldogs.
The Cardinals scored 2 runs.
Cardinals will score 2 runs there and 2 hits with no Bulldog errors to make the score 11-2.
Hot dogs and
Algona.
burgers are now $1 at the concession
Forest City Ford at the corner of 9 and 69 in Forest City wishes good luck to our local athletes. We look forward to seeing you compete. When you need a vehicle, see us at Forest City Ford, where customers really do send their friends.
At Norseman, we reward our drivers with competitive pay and benefits. Learn more at Norseman.com. Family owned and operated for over 40 years. Norseman, with a name on the side of the truck, means commitment.
Hi, I'm Cameron, and I play for the West Hancock Eagles. My Grandpa Bill at the Cowboy Shop has been dressing Eagle fans for over 50 years. Get a great deal on men's, women's, and children's West Hancock shirts, hats, hoodies, and coats. Plus, Vikings and Packers gear, Iowa State, Iowa, and UNI apparel, as well as Skechers footwear. Shop the Cowboy Shop downtown.
MBT Bank, with 10 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota. A full-service community bank with checking and savings accounts, CDs, lending, and trust services. Where will you go with MBT? MBTBank.bank, member FDIC.
Advanced Door Systems of Forest City. Advanced Door Systems is your Raynor and CHI.
Leading off at the bottom of the third there is number 4, the center fielder, Solbach, who was walked and had a double here in tonight's regional softball game. First pitch is a bouncing ball. Pitch by Hughes. Nice slap shot to the third baseman, Harrell. The throw will not be in time, though.
Way to move, Tora, nice job!
After Solbach beats out the throw.
Batting, right fielder, number 11, Caitlin Burns.
That'll bring up the right fielder, number 11, Caitlin Burns. Who's had 2 base hits tonight. Seems that there's a helmet malfunction on first base with Solbach. Seems the coach is trying to fix it for her. Looks like we got it fixed, so we're going to start playing again. Runner on first with nobody out here. Burns steps into the box. First pitch, Burns lays down a bunt, pulls it back. Solbach with a successful steal. The throw not in time by Crine. It was a good throw, just not in time. Called strike though at the plate. Making the count 0-1 here for Burns. Pitch. Strike 2 there for Burns. Tried laying down a bunt. Just couldn't get contact with the ball. Makes it 0-2 now for Burns. Burns will make it in time down to first base. Had a grounder that bounced 2 feet in front of the plate and didn't move a whole lot. Crine tried making the throw, just didn't make it in time again.
Number 2, Lillian Etherington.
That'll bring up the shortstop, number 2, Lillian Etherington. With runners now on first and third with no outs. Hughes delivers. Etherington will pull back the bunt. Letting Burns advance to second. Etherington steps back into the box. Pitch. A hard shot. Halick making the catch there in left field. Nice hustle play there by Halick, but that'll drive in Solbach from third base, but leave Burns at second. Making the score 12-2 now. With one out now.
Pitcher, number 7, Ryan Haynes.
And a runner on second. That'll bring up the pitcher, number 7, Ryan Haynes. Pitch. Called strike. Pitch. Swing and a miss there for Haynes. No balls and 2 strikes now for Hughes, with 1 out in the top of the third, or bottom of the third, excuse me. Scored 12-2. The pitch. Ball just a little low there for Hughes. One, 2 the count now on Haynes. The pitch by Hughes. Foul ball. That'll go back, hit the padding. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bottom of the third with a runner on second base. The pitch. Called ball there for Hughes. Pitch by Hughes. Popping up to the second baseman, Cater, who will make the catch for the second out for the Cardinals in the bottom of the third. With the pop out by Haynes, that'll bring up the catcher, number 1, Mariah Knapp.
Now batting, catcher, number 1, Mariah Knapp.
2 outs now. Here in the bottom of the third with a runner on second with Knapp up to bat. First pitch. Pop out, that'll go outside of the fence down the left field line. The pitch. Ball was a little low there for Crine. Couldn't get a hold of it. Burns will steal third. Crine looks to be shaken up a little bit. Coach will go out and talk to her. Everyone's kind of just doing something to give the catcher some time to get relaxed. GHV infield was meeting in the circle, and the Bulldogs are meeting with their coach on the third baseline. She looks to be okay now, though. Counts 1-1 here now for Mariah Knapp. The pitch. Hard shot popped up to the left fielder. Haley will make the catch for the third out for the Cardinals.
The Bulldogs scored 1 run on 2 hits and no errors. If you love wieners, then you'll love these $1 dogs at the concession stands and $1 pork burgers as well.
MBT Bank, with 10 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota. A full-service community bank with checking and savings accounts, CDs, lending, and trust services. Where will you go with MBT? MBTBank.bank, member FDIC.
Advanced Door Systems of Forest City. Advanced Door Systems is your Raynor and CHI overhead door dealer. They also service any make or model of overhead door. Call 641-585-1900 to see them online at ads-doors.com. Advanced Door Systems, the right door, the right way.
Hi, I'm Dave Zroslik, president of Stellar Industries. The employee owners of Stellar Industries reflect the values of small-town living, honesty, integrity, kindness, and caring. With locations in Garner, Kanawha, and Mason City, Stellar is a proud supporter of high school athletes from across the North Iowa area. Log on to StellarIndustries.com to learn more about Stellar and how you can become part of our
Heading to the top of the fourth now. That'll bring up for the Cardinals number 23, the right fielder.
Now batting is right fielder, number 23, Sophie Uniger.
Sophie Uniger will be up to bat for the Cardinals. Steps into the box, first pitch. Swing and a miss there for the right fielder. No balls, one strike here in the top of the fourth. Next pitch, another swing and a miss there for strike two on Uniger. No balls, two strikes here. The pitch. Swing and a miss there for strike three and the strikeout. After the strikeout, that'll bring up the designated player, number 17, Maddie Barrett. Swing and a miss there for Barrett. Barrett takes a deep breath as she steps back in the box. Next pitch is a foul ball. I'll hit off the back net for strike two. No balls and two strikes here for Barrett. Pitch by Haynes. She'll roll over to the second baseman who will make the throw in time for the second out for the Bulldogs. Two outs here in the top of the fourth. That'll bring up
Now batting is
the left fielder, number 2, Kate Halick. First pitch, a hard shot that'll get past the shortstop. She's rounding to go to second, and she'll get there in time for the sliding double there for Halick. After the nice double by Halick, that'll bring up the center fielder, number 8, Allie Durr, with 2 outs here in the top of the fourth. She'll roll over there to the second baseman who will make the throw in time for the third out there for the Bulldogs. Score after is Algona 12 and Garner 2.
Custom Paint and Collision of Forest City. Corey and his staff have nearly 50 years of body shop experience and can fix just about anything on the road. They give free estimates and also carry car batteries and windshield wipers. Located on Highway 69 just south of Forest City, it's Custom Paint and Collision, your body shop.
Iowa Mold Tooling in Garner. IMT has supported the GHV Cardinals and our local communities for 60 years. IMT would like to wish all of our area teams good luck in the tournaments. IMT in Garner is now hiring. Apply today at imt.com/careers.
Forest City Family Dentistry, downtown on J Street. Dr. Layla can now place crowns in one visit. No clumsy temporary or return appointment needed. Also,
Caleb Busher.
Entering the bottom of the fourth, it'll bring up the first baseman for the Bulldogs, number 33, Caleb Busher. First pitch, the ball outside. Second pitch there for Hughes is another ball. Same spot. Counts 2-0 now for Hughes. The pitch. She'll roll over and get it to the third baseman. The throw, not on target. Busher will stay on first. Harley just looked like she rushed the throw and threw it just a little too far out from Van Dusseldorp.
Second baseman, number 30.
After the error, that'll bring up the second baseman, number 30, Kenzie Kerrigan, for the Bulldogs. First pitch, the called strike. Kerrigan squared for a bunt and pulled back and ended up being a called strike. Counts 0-1 here. Pops up to the catcher, who will make the catch. Try and bobbled it, but made the catch for the first out for the Cardinals.
Now batting, third baseman, number 15, Lainey Van Tiger.
With one out and a runner on first, that'll bring up the third baseman, number 15, Lainey Van Tiger. Van Tiger will ground out to the first baseman, who will just step on it for the out for the Cardinals. That'll bring 2 outs now for the Cardinals, and now up to bat for the Bulldogs is left fielder number 28, Ashley Cantu.
Now batting is left fielder, number 28, Ashley Cantu.
Hughes gets the sign, pitches. Ball just a little outside there for Hughes. Pitch is a pop fly over to the first baseman, but gets outside of the fence for strike one there on Cantu. One ball, one strike, 2 outs here in the bottom of the fourth for the Cardinals. Your score, Algona 12, Garner 2. The pitch, ball just a little low there for Hughes. The pitch by Hughes. Another pot fly, but it'll go outside the fence on the first base line for strike 2 now on Cantu. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the bottom of the fourth. Hughes will get the sign from the catcher. The pitch. Ball just a little outside there. That'll fill up the count now for Cantu. 3 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3 on Cantu. And the strikeout for Hughes. After 4, your score is 12-2, Algona.
Ewing Funeral Home and Monument Company, family-owned and community-minded in Britt, Kanawha, Clarion, Belmont, and Dow's. Honoring families in North Iowa for over 40 years. Michael Brianne and the staff of Ewing Funeral Home and Monument Company say good luck, area teams.
At Lake Mills Physical Therapy, we strive to keep our athletes in the game. Don't let your injury sideline you from getting back to your life dreams and goals. Call 641-592-3500 to schedule your appointment today. Lake Mills Physical Therapy is a proud supporter of area athletes.
At Clear Lake Bank and Trust, we take great pride in providing excellent service to all of our customers. We offer online and mobile banking services and have added some additional services in our drive-up lanes. We are also happy to serve you from the comfort and safety of your vehicle. Simply pull up, park, and give us a call. Let us take care of your banking needs in the manner that fits you best with Clear Lake Bank and Trust Concierge Banking. Member
Now up to the bat for the Cardinals here in the top of the fifth will be number 13, the shortstop, Kennedy Frayne.
Shortstop, number 13, Kennedy Frayne.
Haynes will get the sign here from the catcher. First pitch. Ground ball down the right field line for foul ball. Burns will hustle over and get that ball. Oh, 1 the count now for Frayne. The pitch. Called strike 2 there for Frayne. No balls and 2 strikes with no outs here in the top of the fifth for Frayne. A foul ball that'll bounce off the net here for Frayne. Count still 0-2 now. Haynes will look at the dugout to get the sign from the coach. The pitch. Another foul ball down the right field line. Frayne having a pretty good at-bat, staying alive. No balls and 2 strikes now for Frayne. The pitch. Another foul ball down the right field. Oh, 2 the count. The pitch. Ball high there for Frayne. Change the count now to 1-2 here in the top of the fifth. Foul ball that'll bounce off the back net. One ball and 2 strike here for Frayne. The pitch. Ball inside there. Two the count here for Frayne. Ground ball down the first base line. First baseman will make the play and step on the bag for the first out for the Bulldogs here in the top of the fifth. With 1 down here in the top of the fifth, that'll bring up the third baseman, number 9, Peyton Harley. First pitch is a foul ball that'll hit the back net. Called ball low for Harley. 1 ball and 1 strike here for the third baseman. The pitch. Ball inside there. Two balls and 1 strike here for Harley. The pitch. Foul ball that'll go into the stands, and a kid will make the catch. Won't be an out, but good catch by the kid. Makes it count 2 balls, 2 strikes here with 1 out in the top of the 5th for Harley. Pitch now for Haynes. Ground to the shortstop, who will make the throw in time for out number 2 for the Bulldogs. With 2 outs now here in the top of the 5th, that'll bring up the catcher, number 12, Jalen Crine.
Jalen Crine.
Called ball outside for the first pitch of the at-bat. One on the count, 2 outs here. Ball low there. Makes count 2-0 here for Crine. In the top of the 5th with 2 outs and nobody on. Ball just a little high there. Three-0 the count here for Crine. The pitch. That'll be a ball 4 and a walk there for Crine. With the walk by Crine, they'll bring in the courtesy runner, number 22, Torrey Johnson.
Your attention, please. Pinch runner at first, Torrey Johnson.
And with the walk, that'll bring up the pitcher, number 18, Kylie Hughes.
Now batting is pitcher, number 18, Kylie Hughes.
Haynes gets a sign from the catcher. The pitch. Ball just a little high there. The pitch. Ball outside there for ball number 2 of the at-bat. Counts 2-0. Called strike 1 there for Hughes. 2 balls and 1 strike now with 2 outs and a runner on first in the top of the 5th here for Hughes. The pitch. Ball a little outside there. Haynes. The pitch. Foul ball for strike 2 for Hughes. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the 5th for Hughes with a runner on first. Hughes steps back into the box. The pitch by Haynes. Ground ball to the second baseman, who will make the throw in time for out number 3 for the Bulldogs. And that'll be the end of the softball game here. And Algona with the final score being
no hits and no
Algona
errors.
12, GHV 2.
And that concludes this game. Thank you all for coming out.
With the win by Algona, they will now head on to the regional final and play the winner of Mount Vernon and Hampton Dumont.